Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys. Well, as you know, I'm not in my studio right now. I was going to bring my camera, but I promised Jason I wasn't going to be working while we're here in Alabama. However, I was just sitting here and we went to a market this morning, a little farmer's market, and I saw some news about Joe Gorga and Jersey and all of the other things. And I'm like, oh no, okay, I got to talk about some stuff. So, we're back to talk about some stuff. I'm going to play a video of Joe confirming some of these, well, juicy little Jersey casting rumors. And then, of course, have you guys heard about the financial drama with Jacqueline Laurita? Like, I thought we got past this. So we're going to dive into all of it. Smash the like button. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. All right, guys. So I would like to say that I'm surprised by this, but I'm actually not. I think that this has been going around for a minute. And again, like I said, I'm going to play the video for you, but it seems like Joe Gorga pretty much just confirmed that the family is coming back to the Real Housewives in New Jersey for season 15. And Antonia reacted in this video, but it was just yesterday where Joe confirmed that he and his wife, Melissa, are coming back to the Real Housewives in New Jersey when it resumes filming for season 15. This was at Dolores Catania's charity softball event in Brooklyn. So a fan shouted, "Everybody wants you back." And he said, "Oh, we're back." And he gave a little wink. And then he gestured that, well, perhaps maybe he shouldn't have said that. Yeah, let me just play the clip for you guys to give it a little context here. Here we go. I mean, I love this, by the way.
Everybody wants back. I'm gonna spread this all over now. No, don't! I'm a girl.
And Antonia, you gotta be on Gen X. I want you on Gen X. No, you're too pure. No, you're too sweet. You're too sweet.
Okay. So listen, obviously this is him seemingly confirming it, and she does give him a look like she's like, "Dad, what are you doing?" And no, do I ever think that it's not Gen X, it's Next Gen NYC, but do I think that she'll ever be on that show? Absolutely not. And that would literally, can you guys imagine Antonia going on to Next Gen NYC, them bringing her on after Gia already started the show, and literally we're just doing Teresa and Melissa all over again years later, except this time they're actually blood. Oh my God. Shit would hit the fan. I also think that Gia would quit. Okay. So we're going to leave that alone now. But yeah, no, I think that that's great news. That makes me excited. That's something that I would want to see. And he's the one who's saying it. So if in fact, if you sit there and you go out and you start confirming things like this or teasing things like, "Oh, I'm going to be back," and, you know, whatever, you're going to look like a moron if in fact they announce it and no, there's nothing to do with you at all when it comes to the casting announcement. Jason even mentioned Jennifer Aiden to me, and I was like, I seriously doubt it. Now, obviously, we do know too that New Jersey's been on hiatus since season 14 ended. That was back in August of 2024. But a lot of the fans on TikTok, they had mixed reactions. Some were pretty excited. Others were questioning the move without Teresa. One person said Joe's slip might have irked Bravo execs or Andy Cohen, and Andy Cohen is not going to like this. Another one said the Gorga return could suggest a heavy focus on family-centric storylines in season 15 and getting back to like the fun. Another person said Antonia's reluctance may indicate that Bravo might not ever actually pursue her for Next Gen NYC, or that she doesn't want the reality TV exposure. And they also said that the tease sets the stage for Teresa's potential return or her absence being a major storyline, which if Teresa is not on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, 1,000,000%, it will be it'll be addressed in some way, but he probably won't say Teresa. He'll probably say my sister, but they're not going to make a New Jersey announcement. I highly, highly doubt that they would make a New Jersey announcement without actually announcing some sort of spinoff or a situation like that for Teresa. And I actually think that this is all going to be announced at BravoCon. I do. But moving on. This is one person who I don't think will ever be back on our screens, but okay. Now, on August 8th, it was reported that a judge ordered Jacqueline and Chris Laurita to pay over $761,000. $342,000 is in unpaid legal fees, plus $419,000 in interest to their former attorneys for services in a 2014 bankruptcy case involving Chris's clothing company, Signature Apparel Group. So this is a default judgment, and this is stemming from their failure to respond to the 2023 lawsuit that was this was filed by Seidman and Pincus LLC, and this was to address these repeated invoices from way back when, 2014. That's 11 years ago. Guys, did you just not pay the bill? What is going on? So the attorneys withdrew from representing them in 2018, and the lawsuit was filed 5 years later, and the Lauritas didn't respond even after being served, leading to the judgment. And a source close to them said that Chris believes that they were overbilled, but is currently negotiating a settlement, and they're optimistic that it will be resolved. I wonder if there's a statute of limitations on stuff like this, like if it took 5 years. And of course, you know that you can go and negotiate a bill, but if you were being overcharged, the only way that I think that Chris and Jacqueline Laurita can sit here and argue this is if they overcharged you by padding the man hours that they were putting into your case. So if they're saying, okay, well, we had over 100 hours logged on cell phone calls, so we can prove that because you were on the cell phone calls. But then when we were in our office Monday through Friday, we allocated 2.5 hours each day for this, and that was for 2 years, so this is the bill. Then yeah, you're looking at that like, I wasn't in the office with your ass. I don't know what you were charging. I don't even know that you were actually working on my case. So people think, though, that their lack of response to the lawsuit could indicate financial or like maybe even personal issues that are preventing timely legal defense, but negotiations also, that could help them with the reduced settlement, maybe a figure that might be a little bit more doable than $761,000. That doesn't seem like, oh, okay, well, let me just write you a check for that. Well, we're going to see how it plays out. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially about Joe Gorga and the Jacqueline Laurita of it all in the video with him seemingly confirming, and what you think Andy Cohen's going to say about that as well. So do all of the YouTube things, pop off in the comment section, smash the like button, show some love. And I guess I'm going to go play bocce ball. Okay. Welcome to Alabama. Love you guys. Bye.